to WCE Radio. Let's go. You know what it is.
Atlantic Empire. Quiet.
Here's another one.
Every time I'm on it, clockwork. Every time I get it, clockwork. When I'm on my business, clockwork. Clockwork, nigga, clockwork. Every time I'm on it, clockwork. Every time I get it, clockwork. When I'm on my business, clockwork. Clockwork, nigga, clockwork. Ain't no digital scales, I got that digital vision. I be clocking them dollars, I got that digital living. You fuck around with them fuck arounds, be that digital pitching. Fuck around one more time, you be that digital.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your only host, BZ995. WC Radio Podcast Station, 107.1, Series XM Shade 45. Hey, look, I'm going to go ahead and get into this real quick. Now, I see that Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know what, let me start that off right. I see that Tekashi 6ix9ine is on his treadmill about Lil Reese. Now, recently, another sad event, man. I wish these young artists, bro, would just, I don't know, when they get to their hype, I feel like they should be able to settle themselves, you know what I'm saying, financially, you know, so they won't be in no terrible situations. Like, for a good example, if you get your first check, right, you should want to, like, get out of that bad living situation that you was in. You know what I'm saying? And due for the fact that Lil Reese, he from Chicago, I mean, that should have been the first thing he should have been doing. But, you know, when they're young like that, and I believe he came in the game when he was like 21, 19. Not too far from Chief Keef, because that's Chief Keef's partner. I feel that he should have just been more manageable with his money instead of just, you know what I'm saying, buying a bunch of things you don't need at all. You know what I mean? But who am I, man? You know what I'm saying? I wish he had somebody that was on his tip shoulder, you know what I'm saying, to tell him, you know, first thing you should do, bro, is like, get the heck up out of here. But, hey, man, each his own. A lot of bad mistakes, a lot of terrible tragedies always happen at the person's hometown. You know what I'm saying? I think Boosie said that the best. You feel me? But other than that, man, I'm going to get into this other topic, the snitch topic. Now, I don't know how about everybody else's generation, but my generation, bro, if you was a snitch, you had no say-so in nothing. I don't care if you just got out of jail. Like, you wouldn't even want nobody to know that you was still around. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Because back then, when I was growing up, snitches really ended up in the worst positions. If they got caught up in the neighborhood, corner store, liquor store, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You really didn't have no good intentions of even coming outside or letting anybody know that you're outside. You feel me? So it's like, when I see this generation, for a good example, like, he was like, oh, I'm a legend. Dude, you're not a legend. And at the end of the day, Lil Reese got street cred. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. I know a few people that know him out there in Chicago. You know, dude is you know, he one of them ones. So I'm going to say that. I'm going to leave it like that. He one of them ones. And ever since Tekashi 6ix9ine, I guess, popped his way back into popularity, and everybody is just looking at him like, you know, man, what are you still doing out here? What are you still even existing for? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying killing, but I'm saying, like, in a way, you shouldn't even want anybody to know that you're still around. You get what I mean? Like, drop your records, do your records, but don't be in the general public all on live and everything like that, taunting people. You know what I'm saying? You know, he made a very disturbing comment about Lil Reese. He did a GoFundMe account for Lil Reese to buy him a car, because Lil Reese ended up getting caught up in a stolen car. These are the facts. Lil Reese ended up been in a stolen car. I don't know if he stole the car. I hope he didn't, because that's a bad look. Due to the fact you still an entertainer. Consider that as an entertainer. But he ended up getting caught up in a stolen car. The owner tracked down the car, his vehicle, and caught him and ended up shooting him. Now, he's in stable condition far as we know right now. And I hope that he pulls through, because, he recently got into a situation when he got, his car ended up getting shot up while he was in it, and he ended up getting hit in the neck, and he survived that. But and now he's shot again. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't no big dude. He's skinny, slanky a little bit. You know what I mean? But I think that if he pulled through out of this, I think he should just worry about his craft. And I hope that still is unstable with him, like far as music is concerned, because it ain't cool to die at the age of 25. It ain't cool to die at the age of 26, man. It's crazy as much as it is. But I want to get back onto this situation with 6ix9INE doing this trolling and everything like that. Let me give a message out to the world real quick. Individuals like 6ix9INE don't really last that long in the hood. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. They don't last at all. They end up in a situation where they can't get up out of it. I'm going to leave it like that. Because, this is the podcast radio show, and I'm not trying to be too explicit with it. As much as I seem upset that 6ix9INE takes life as a joke. And I'm going to tell you this right now. The way he's going about things, I think that he thinks that he can pull a 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? You know how 50 was going around trolling and taunting off Ja Rule and everything in the beginning. I think that he thinks that's that. But what he don't understand is that you're actually playing with fire. You're playing with individuals that's still in poverty. You're playing with individuals that still have nothing to lose. And you got everything to lose. And in the situation that you keep trying to put yourself in, you're not going to have nothing to gain. But you're going to lose your life if you keep with this whole trolling thing. Like, it was no reason for you to make a GoFundMe account for Lil Reese. Like, that's not a joke, man. He really got hurt. And I'm pretty sure you never been in a situation when you got hurt at. But I'm going to continue on with all that. What I want to do right now, though, I want to go ahead and play number 9 and Lil Jody with November 22nd on WC Radio podcast station. So if you ready, I'm ready, and I stay ready. Let's get it. Number 9, Lil Jody, November 22nd. Let's get it. Shout out to Sacramento. Let's get it. Let's go. WC Radio podcast station, man. Shade 45, Sirius XM 107.1. Let's get it. Shit, I know these niggas mad. I'm catching flights, not no feelings, just go get it back. Let's get it. I am not an Uber, just go get a cab. And why you keep asking me for rides? I am not your dad. She said I called my little friend, she asked if I had gas. So you ain't got no money, your situation sad. And they just tried another sucker, smoking through the glass. And I was still that young nigga busting knots in class. How the fuck you worry about the next and you ain't got no cash? I kiss a cup and think I'm back with she went at Jack. Why the fuck would I trust her? I sent her find a fag. I'm quick to kick the little bitch that is like shout out to Sacramento. You know what it is. WC Radio podcast station, man. Let's get it. And another one. Yeah. You know what it is. Let's get it. Huh? $1,000,000, that's 2 sticks, nigga, do the math. R.P. Lil Jody. Yeah. WC Radio Podcast Station. Huh? Yeah. Let's get it. Make sure y'all tune in, man. 107.1 Sirius XM, Shade 45. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah, man. That was that number 9, Lil Jody, November 22nd, man. You know what it is, man. It's your only host, BZ995, man. WC Radio Podcast Station, 107.1 Sirius XM, Shade 45, man. Let's get it, man. But anyway, let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to it. That was a dope record, you know, but I want to get back to this 6ix9ine situation and Lil Reese. Look. It was a live video going on, right? I think Little Reese ended up setting himself up for this one, but he called in to Tekashi 6ix9ine live once, right? And 6ix9ine ended up backfiring it, you know, saying, you know, when he Little Reese had his you know, he got his condition where he pretty much loses himself, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, and with an upset stomach and everything like that. And Lil Reese ended up taunting him on with that at the beginning of the video, beginning of the chat. And it kind of like went left for Lil Reese. But let's get back on these snitch accusations, right? Check this out. There's no way in form, I don't care anywhere in America, anywhere in the urban community, that snitching is okay. Nothing's okay with that. The person that snitched, hey, you got that badge slapped on your forehead until the day of your doomsday. You know what I'm saying? So what I don't get is how can 6ix9ine be, you know, even be relevant in the music industry if that was what his cause was? You told on everybody, almost 42 people. How did you even manage to even survive that? Like, how did you manage to even come up out that situation and still show your face around here? How? This world is twisted. And then he said, I quote, I quote him, he is a legend. How on earth are you a legend if you snitch? You a snitch now if you a legend now if you snitch on all your homeboys? Because I remember when he first came out, man, he was a blood this, blood that, blood that. He actually looked kind of ridiculous on all these radio station interviews when he was yelling all that out. It's like, dude, be serious, man. You are a joke. You still is a joke. To me, you're a joke. You always gonna be a joke. Seriously. Because I look at your music videos, I don't care how many people want to work with you. You're a snitch. You're a rat. Rats can't define of a person that never snitch of making them out of a joke or however you want to put it. Like, seriously. Over here at WC Radio Podcast Station, I'm going to tell you this right now. You are a rat. You are the scum of the earth. You should not be able to even come outside and show your face if it's any possible way. Like, anybody that understands that, they know that, hey, man, you probably got the whole National Guard with you every time you come outside. Now, I'm going to show you my true feelings about this whole Lil Reese situation. Number one, man, Lil Reese is in a critical condition right now from a gunshot wound. You don't make fun of nobody like that. I don't care how many fans you got. The people that support Tekashi 6ix9ine, I don't even think nobody support him. Is that a computer system? Did he buy his subscribers, buy his views or something like that? Because how on earth did he make millions and millions and millions of views on every video he done dropped so far? You know what I'm saying? It don't even make sense. And then he has no talent. You can't rap. You can't rap. You can't rap at all. Not to me, you can't rap. I don't care what the rest of the world think. I don't think you can rap. I'll tell you what, I will never react to a Tekashi 6ix9ine video. If I do, it's going to be a joke. Because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to clown it. For real. That's the only thing I'm going to do. Like, people need to learn that you can't play a villain and you want to reject the consequences of being a villain. Like, seriously. I don't care if you wasn't the one that was there when it all happened. Like, you got to understand, his former manager, Shotty, was actually the person that was bagging him up on everything he was doing. Tekashi 6ix9ine didn't fire no guns. Nah. Tekashi 6ix9ine ain't sitting in prison right now for 26, 36 years right now. Nah. It's Shotty. Shotty's the one that was protecting him. Yeah. It comes with extortion from the other homies. If they sitting here on your side making sure don't nobody hit you, you got to pay them too. You got to feed the wolves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bet that situation scared you when they kidnapped you. Because it's like, bro, you got to pay the wolves. You can't sit right here and play boss man and everybody else starving around you. You got on $500,000 worth of jewelry and all the rest of that. Supposedly $500,000 worth of jewelry. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't pay the wolves. The wolves gonna get hungry too. They mouth getting watery. They looking at you. Now the person that they supposed to protect, it started to look like a meal. You started to look like the prey. So yeah, they're going to eat you up. And I bet that's what got you right there, ain't it? That's what got you to tell. You see, I'm gonna make this right here a thing about talking about Tekashi, because number one, man, you taking a whole lot of serious things and you turning them into trolling. Now, I understand if you want to go ahead and sacrifice your life being, your life security, just by trying to make everybody say, hey, look at me, I'm Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm talking about Lil Reese. I'm talking about so-and-so. I'm saying forget Chicago, all the rest of that. Everybody know, man, you playing the safe zone. Ain't nothing wrong playing the safe zone, but it all depends on the situation what you playing the safe zone for. You playing the safe zone just so you can be trolling, making fun of people, trying to get people to think like, hey, it ain't real. I'm out here. Nah, man. Let me tell you something. All of this, I don't know what got you to get on Lil Reese so bad, but I'm going to say this about you real quick. It's going to be one day, bro, where the security cost is going to go up and it's going to go out of your budget. And it's going to be a time where you're going to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, with all this character you created, who are you? Who are you? Seriously, you're going to have to look yourself in the mirror one day and say that. Because I'm going to tell you this. You're going to be 40 years old, right? And you're going to have 6ix9ine written all across your arm. And then you're going to have 6ix9ine on the slap of the head of your forehead. And then you're going to have 6ix9ine all on your back, right? You're not going to be young forever. You're not going to be able to do all this forever. You're going to get old. You're going to get slow. Your body is not going to move as fast as it used to. You're going to have to look at yourself every day in the mirror with all of this 6ix9ine stuff. I'm not against any kind of sexual thing or whatever like that. No bisexuals, nothing like that. I ain't against none of that. But at the end of the day, how could you really expect the mother of your child to respect you if you have rainbow color hair? What kind of prime examples you setting for your kid? I understand that we get in this entertainment business for our kids to support them and everything like that. But we don't get into it to lose ourselves just to gain some attention. Now, if you got talent sells regardless. You know what I'm saying? You got it or you don't got it. Clear as that. Me personally, I don't feel like you got it. I don't think you never had it. I just think Shotty and the rest of the crew looked at you and was like, ooh, he rap too? Oh, hey, we can use him. He's the odd of everybody around us. And you was. You the odd. You the odd. You literally had no relating, background of them guys. You grew up with a good parenting home, a traditional family, and then you surrounded yourself by a bunch of individuals. You end up jumping in a crowd in the streets with individuals that you had no idea about. And then they said you can be a blood if you wanted to. They painted you a bandana and they gave you this reputation that you was real, but everybody in the world knew, like, get out of here, you kidding. And then you just exploded, and then next thing you know, the consequences of trying to be a villain bit you right in your behind. And you fold. You fold. You fold. You folded tough. We're going to get back to this topic. Let's get into cutthroat mode with On My Way on WC Radio Podcast Station. Let's get it. You ready? Because I stay ready. Let's go. WC Radio Podcast Station. Sirius XM Shade 45 107.1. Tune in. Cutthroat mode. On the way. Let's get it. And another one. Let's get it. WC Radio, man. You know what it is. Let's get it. WC Radio Podcast Station, Sirius XM 107.1. Let's get it. And another one. Let's get it. BZ995 WC Radio Podcast Station. Yeah, man, that was Cutthroat Mode with On the Way, man. Yeah. Another hot group, man. Just dope, man. Dope. If you check into my my YouTube channel, that's BZ995 WC Radio. You know what I'm saying? I've done some video reactions of that group, man. Real dope, real talented. Get you to fall into their music. That right there was Cutthroat Mode with On the Way, which is that's one of, to me is an incredible record. You know what I mean? I love it, and I'm pretty sure you would too. Make sure you tune in to BZ995 WC Radio. Hey, let's get back into this 6ix9ine and Little Reese situation. So before we wrap this up for the show, I'm gonna go ahead and say this real quick. You know, God bless Lil Reese. I hope that he have a speedy recovery. Hope everything works out right. You know what I'm saying? No mother should be able to bury their son at all. You know, no mother, no parent should be able to bury their kids. You know what I'm saying? And far as 6ix9ine is concerned, man, check this out, man. I think you need to stick to a lane because I feel like you all over the place. And I really hope that you find yourself one day and realize, like, man, you're gonna age. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna age. You're gonna age crazy too, because at the end of the day, man, you're doing too much. Too much. You're doing too much. And I feel that you don't even understand morals yet. You don't even know what morals are. You know what I'm saying? But you're messing with people that have morals and respectable morals. You're trolling individuals that trying to not hurt you, but you're going to draw them to that point when they are going to catch you. Because I'm going to tell you, everything that you feel like you're protected around right now, they don't have the best interest of care or security for you. They're just there for a paycheck. But when things get too real for them and too tactic for them, they're going to look at you and be like, hey, you caused this. You should have took your cell phone and put it on the charger and left it there. But now they got to step away from it because they look at you for a paycheck. That's the only thing you are, is a paycheck to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't no police department want nothing bad to happen to Tekashi 6ix9ine. But you're kind of like, as the social media lives and all the rest of that, you're kind of like pressing your own buttons right now. You're kind of like making people want to step back from you. And I see that in your future. And I don't want that for your future, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, you're an entertainer. And you got a child to live for. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to never hear in the headlines Tekashi 6ix9ine got caught up trolling at the grocery store, or somebody broke into his home while he was on live or something like that. I don't want to hear that. But at the same time, though, man, you got to be careful. You gotta be able to slow. You gotta understand that you're going to get older, bro, and you gotta mature up, and you gotta stop doing all this pointless everything, because it's only gonna hunt you back when you get older. Because I'm gonna tell you this: it's 1 minute you're hot, popular, and the next minute, man, you get cold. And all the people that's around you, your little flunkies and everything like that, they gonna all disappear when the dollar signs start to disappear too. So, I hope you take this in consideration and listen to me. Lil Reese, praying for a speed recovery for you, bro. Hope you make it through this one. I know you will. You're too strong. And Tekashi 6ix9ine, my last message was my last message. And y'all already know how this go. It's your only host, BZ995, WC Radio Podcast Station, 107.1, Sirius XM Shade 45. And I'm out. Peace. It's the WCE Radio. Let's go. You know what it is.
Atlantic Empire. Quiet.
Here's another one.
Every time I'm on it, clockwork. Every time I get it, clockwork. When I'm on my business, clockwork. Clockwork, nigga, clockwork. Every time I'm on it, clockwork. Every time I get it, clockwork. When I'm on my business, clockwork. Clockwork, nigga, clockwork. Ain't no no digital skills, I got that digital vision. I be clocking them dollars, I got that digital living. You fuck around with them fuck arounds, be that digital pitching. Fuck around one more time, you be that digital.